my friends, I am excited to join in on JanetKay's Twinchie Thursday. This is an open collaboration that she's doing. And if you don't know what a Twinchie is a 2x2 little piece of art, basically. It's like a miniature ATC. I've recently just finished up 2 projects, and so I thought, well, instead of putting my scraps away, let me use them to make some Twinchies. And then that way, it was an easy way that I could join in on JanetKay's challenge. Some of the other materials that I'm using come from my friend Dale McBay at Not Too Shabby Chic, because she sent me a Friendship Friday package. And I had literally just done my unboxing for the video that I made for my Friendship Friday, showing off the goodies that she sent me. And I thought, well, instead of putting all of those away, let me see what I can use on my Twinchies. So one of the things on my table that I'm using that Dale sent me are the bases. They are fabric pieces. You can see that they've been cut with those special scissors. I don't know what those are called. My apologies. But anyway, you can get them at the fabric store, Joann Fabrics or wherever. And so I thought, well, they're basically the perfect size. I will use a bunch of those as the bases. And then I will use some of my scrap paper for the next level. So on Twinchies, or also, what else do we make that's a little bit bigger than those? I can't think of the name of them, but you guys, clusters. On those, I try to do a minimum of 3 layers. So basically, I took my scrap paper and I cut it into smaller squares, and then I took some scrap fabric that I had and I cut those into smaller squares. And then I had some scraps that were not exactly squares, and that's fine. So you can see here, I am just layering them on top of each other just to create a really nice base with some interest. Once I get all of the layers done, then I'll go ahead and add the embellishment pieces that kind of turn them into a true decorative piece that you can use in a journal. You can use these for making cards. You could actually use these to decorate tags. There's a lot of things that you can use your Twinchies for because they're not too big, so they fit on all kinds of stuff. I ended up making a ton of these, and this is just the first batch of them here. And I'm getting ready to add flowers as like the main embellishment to them. So this right here, that was a completed Twinchie. And now I'm adding a cream colored flower to this one. And I just think they look so pretty. You guys know that I like to use my clothespins. Clothespins have a really good reach, so that's why I use them so frequently. And I'm just putting them over some of these flowers, the fabric flowers, to keep them in place while they dry. On some of these, I'm using some fabric glue that doesn't dry really fast, so that's why I'm making sure I'm securing them with clothespins. Coming up in just a second, I am going to show you all of my finished Twinchies. I love the way they turned out. I had so much fun making them. All right, my friends, I am now going to show you the Twinchies that I made today in no particular order. As you can see, I've got this focused in tight so that you can see them up close. And I wanted to tell you that I used a bunch of the goodies that Dale McBay had sent to me when she sent me the hashtag Friendship Friday mail. And I used a bunch of the flowers that she gave me. Matter of fact, I'll point those out when I show them to you. So in this Twinchie, I did use a flower that Dale McBay sent me. Also, in this one, this little pink flower in the center was from her. And you can see all the different layers that I have on each one and the ribbon going through on this one. And this one had a little bit of green ribbon and also some lace with 3 layers of paper underneath that. This one I have, this fabric was given to me by Dale McBay, as well as this pink feather and the angel. So most of this was given to me by Dale of Not Too Shabby Chic. This one, the fabric base and also the flower on top were given to me by her. This one is, this was all mine. No, actually that is a lie. This fabric base, I did a bunch of them with this fabric base that she had sent me. And there's a name for these little pieces of fabric and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, she sent me, yeah, maybe 12 of them. And so I used them all to make Twinchies. So here's another one on the base, and there's some vintage cardstock there and some flowers I put here. This one's really cool. This has the fabric base that Dale gave me, a stamp from my friend Marie at Hope Vintage Sales, and then Dale gave me this feather, and then my friend Crystal at Vividly on Paper gave me these flowers. So I think this one is very, I think this one is very unique. I'm sorry if I had shown a lot of that to you off camera there. Not sure if I did, I don't really know. So here's one. I love this one. It's just so pretty and it's got the base from Dale. And actually this flower was given to me also in Happy Mail, but I can't remember who sent it to me. So whoever sent me this gorgeous paper flower, thank you. It might have been Maria with Maria's Miscellany. Here we've got one, and on this one I did use a flower from Dale and the fabric base. And then there's 2 layers of paper and another layer of fabric that I had. I had some fabric left over from a project that I was doing, and so I cut it into small pieces that would work on the Twinchies. So this base was given to me by Dale. The little miniature card was as well. And I love this one because I was able to use that miniature card. This one is the base is from Dale and the rest is stuff that I had. There's some fabric. Hopefully you can tell it's fabric, and then it has the flower on top of it. This one too, it has got a little fabric here and then paper and then the flower on top of that. And the base is fabric too, also from Not Too Shabby Chic. This one, same, but then I covered it with 3 layers of paper. This is vintage music paper, and then I had had this paper flower for such a long time, and I'm so happy that I finally got to use it. This one is very simple, but a lot of fun because it's got that miniature playing card, and Dale had sent me 2 decks of those, and I could not be happier about that. Some of these are still drying, but I'm going to go ahead and I will remove the clothespins so that I can show you my finished pieces. Isn't that pretty with the satin ribbon right there? Ah, just love it. This one I had pinned down with a couple of pins. So Dale had given me almost everything here. So the base and this flower here, and then also this one here. And then I just took green marker and added a little bit of interest to the leaves. This is a cutie, and it's got a miniature tassel, and I think you guys, if I'm wrong, please let me know. I just received this not too long ago. I want to say it was from Maria at Maria's Miscellany, but it might have been from Pam
at Pamela's Creations.
But at any rate, I got to use one of the tassels here and then one of the mini cards from Dale. I just think that's adorable. Here we have one that's relatively simple. We have fabric and then paper and then vintage paper and then more fabric and then a red flower to top it off. Oh, I'm sorry, I should probably try not to point too much because it makes the camera go out of focus, doesn't it? All right, so I'll try not to do that. All right, so this one is very simple, and it's got an angel that Dale sent me and also the blue feather, and I just think that looks pretty neat. We are getting down to the last few. This one has paper and, hold on, let me make sure we're in focus. Okay, it's got paper and then some satin ribbon, which was scraps left over from a project that I had done. That's what I tried to do, is use up my scraps. And then a beautiful flower that Dale had sent me. And, all right, you guys, this one is pretty fun. Hang on, I'm taking the clothespins off. I'll probably put them back on. So Dale, not too shabby chic, had sent me this fabric flower here and also this girl with the pink hair, and I decided I'd turn it into a Twinchie. So I added this big flower on this Twinchie, and then I added these gemstones onto her hair, and that is a whole lot of fun right there. And friends, I think that's it. So it was Twinchie Mania today, and I'm so glad you joined me. Thanks for watching. See you soon.